Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome to Cassette Crew. On this channel / podcasting thing, we talk about different theories in our favorite series. They range from books to games to movies. Today's topic is going to be a theory on the FNAF book, The Twisted Ones.
Our first theory is that the Ella toy was originally going to be Charlie's first robotic form, but Henry decided to make it a toy for her instead.
I mean, hear me out. When you read the Twisted Ones graphic novel, at one point Charlie picks up a photo of herself that looks strangely like her toy Ella.
How so?
The hair, the clothes, everything fits. It's like the toy was supposed to be the first version of Charlie.
So, Ella the doll was supposed to be the first version of Charlie?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, Scott Cawthon doesn't do coincidences. Everything appears for a reason.
You're not wrong. I wouldn't put it past Scott to do something like this.
Think about it. Also, at 1:35 a.m., another one of Scott's stories that was released back in 2020, has a girl supposedly die inside of a ventilation shaft. This incident is called back to in FNAF's sister location, which was released back in 2016, 4 years before 1:35 a.m. came out. Scott is a madman at this point, am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I remember that. Our second theory is, did the Twisted Ones take place in an underground FNAF 2 location? I am pretty sure that the ending of the Twisted Ones took place in a FNAF 2 style pizzeria.
Yeah, I mean, didn't it talk about a carousel and Balloon Boy which only take place in FNAF 2?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because while I was reading it, that it just kept reminding me of the FNAF 2 pizzeria.
Yeah, same. We don't have much to talk about this theory, so let's just move on to the next one.
Our third theory was the Twisted animatronics, the early version of the Funtime animatronics.
I believe that the Twisted animatronics were the early versions of the Funtime ones. Hear me out. The purpose of these animatronics are the same as the Funtime ones, to lure, capture, and deliver to William.
Oh, definitely. In the book, before the animatronics used the sound disc to turn into the Twisted Ones, they were described as smooth. Unlike the original animatronics, they have a nice smooth coat of metal. And the untwisted version of Freddy was basically Funtime Freddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the book describes them, and I quote, a tattered metal framework, partially coated in a rubbery, translucent skin, just like the Funtime animatronics.
Well, you've got a point there.
A bonus theory. Possible FNAF Silver Eyes movie. I heard news that there might be a new FNAF movie revolving around the book series. Do you think it'll happen?
I mean, it is possible. I can see how they can get a full film trilogy around the 3 books. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, unlike the game series, the book series has a pretty stable timeline and story.
Yeah, it does.
Plus, the story's pretty easy to follow and it's actually very interesting.
I can totally see that happening now.
Right? I mean, we've all wanted a FNAF movie ever since it was first talked about in 2016.
Not to talk about the 2 failed FNAF movies we got.
Yeah. Wasn't it like Banana Splits and Willy's Wonderland supposed to be the FNAF spin-off movies, but like completely failed?
Yeah, I think they were, but I don't think the Banana Splits movie counts as a FNAF spin-off because it's pretty much a 2-hour ad for Banana Splits.
Yeah, that was definitely a failed franchise.
Willy's Wonderland was basically just copying FNAF like that one kid copies your work on a homework sheet but changes their work before turning it in to the teacher.
Yeah.
Is that all we have today?
I guess so. So for morphing animatronics, Funtime's returning to a possible FNAF Silver Eyes movie. That's all the theories we have for today.
Looks like that's the end of our first episode.
Thank you all for listening.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Remember to leave a comment and tell us what you think.
Thank
you all for listening,
and
we'll see you on the flip side.